How you doing today, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is Alex, MTV Alex, and today we're gonna keep on working on the black Axum build, and today we're actually gonna be installing the brakes. But before I do that, please go ahead and consider subscribing if you haven't done so. Also turn the notification bell on so you don't miss any future content. Also, you know, there's a link down there if you want to support the channel. And other than that, let's go ahead and get right into it. This is what we're gonna be installing today. So I got 203 rotors. I paid $17.99 plus taxes from Amazon. I'll see if I can leave a link, an affiliate link down below. I got the 203 adapters. These were $10.09 plus taxes on Amazon. I'll see if I can leave a link below. And then we have these M4 brakes that I got from AliExpress. I paid like $58 with taxes and shipping and everything. I've had those for a while. These are 4 pistons. The only thing is that these are actually reversed. So since I'm not planning into cutting the hoses, I think I can just go ahead and open them up and swap them up. Because look, this is the rear one, and as you can see is the opposite. Now it looks really, it comes with the adapter, however it's only for 180 to 160 rotors, and that's why I went ahead and get this. Now I have never installed 203s on the Axum before. I think I had the original rotors on the previous build, on the previous Axum. I know the front is gonna be pretty simple, but I know that Jeremiah was having trouble with Wolftick putting the adapter at the rear. Gonna see if I can make it happen. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. First things first, remember what I told you for this Thru axle that has the quick release kind of thing. Just turn it like that, and then you can just push it out. Comes right out for the front. Rear comes out. I'm gonna go ahead and place the adapter. This is pretty simple. Comes in the bag. It even comes with the bolts that I'm gonna be using, the adapter, and as you can see right here, it says up. So that side must go up. And it says right here, post mount PM, front, rear 203. So both of them are the same. I'm hoping that they work. So this is gonna go up like this, and you actually mount them like this, because these two are gonna go inside like so. And what's gonna happen is that the actual brakes are gonna sit into these 2 holes right there. So again, the bolts come inside on the top and then outside on the bottom, and you're gonna mount the brakes right here. Front is really easy. Let's hope the rear is as smooth as that. I guess I'm gonna have to figure that out once I put in the rear brake. So I'm just gonna hold it in here. I'm not gonna tighten it up yet, although I could probably check on my Polygon, my e-bike. That one has 203s front and rear, so I might end up checking in there, see if the adapter is the same. Because my adapter is totally different. Well, kind of. Let's see if it has an up thing in here. These are Shimano's. The up, there's a up thing right there, and it's towards the front. So I'm gonna try the same thing on that other one. So I guess the way it sits right now, I have up towards the front. Hopefully that's the way it is. So what we gotta do now next is put the rotors into the wheels. Let's do it. Like this right here. This is my longest drawer right here on my toolbox, and I just have a piece of MDF that I got. I think this MDF came in on that generator, and I kind of use it over here like a workbench, even though I have this flap that opens up on the side, but this is not on the way. So it works out really good. Let's see. Something to keep in mind, if you end up touching the rotors where the brake pads go, you just clean them up. And also notice right here, you have a little arrow that's pointing into the rotation. So in this case, if the front of the bike is this way, it's gotta go this way. Well, this is my front wheel. This is the drive side. That's where the rotor goes. Basically, the rear doesn't have anything, so basically it can only go one way. Usually I haven't seen one rotor that has something at the rear, so it might be the same for all of them. And you just put them in. And these are Torx. Same exact process for the rear. The rear just go like this and done. Now, before I put in the brakes, I'm gonna put the wheels back on. They usually always come with a little space over here just in case the lever gets squished in. You don't have the pistons actually close up. So it goes in like that. Then you're gonna put them right here, like so. And I'm not gonna tighten everything up yet because I'm gonna align them at the end. So what I'm trying to do to align them, I'm just gonna squish the brake. Hopefully it works like that at the first time. If not, then I'm gonna have to do some eye leveling and things like that. Like if you need that extra hand, you can just go ahead and get a rubber band and squeeze right here, leave it squeezed. That way you'll have the two hands to work on the bottom. So let me do that right now. I don't have a rubber band, but I have a twisted thing right here. So I'm just gonna squeeze this up. Because sometimes just pressing the brake doesn't work and it's a pain in the butt. When you start tightening this up, if I just go ahead and tighten, this thing starts moving a little bit and I don't want that. So what I want to do is actually hold this in place, tighten up a little bit, prevent them from moving, and then go to the bottom and do the same. Because right now it's aligned, just tighten up a little bit, preventing it from moving it little by little until it is 100% tight and you don't feel any movement. Once it's really tight, once you tighten even more, it shouldn't move. But the first step is to actually, I like to do it like this most of the time because that squeeze it and tighten it is gonna work. That bullshit doesn't always work. So M4 4 pistons. Remove this. Now this should go in like that. Now remember, this is loosed up right now because according to my other bike, up is facing the front of the bike, so I left it like that. And I just want to see, I have clearance over here, clearance front and back. So I don't know if the medium frame is gonna be a different size over here at the rear, but I have no issues right here. You can actually see one of my most popular videos where I actually drilled out the holes on the MT200s for the blue Axum. Okay, so yes, one spacer is enough. There is not rubbing over here at the top, so that's good. I'll just go ahead and align them later on. So now, to something that I have never done before, I'm gonna have to flip those hoses. Hopefully, no big issues right there. Let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully, I just have to loosen up the hose, put it on the other one, sweep them, flip them, and that's it. Let's see if it's as smooth as it sounds. Now, what I do want is to have them as level as possible. That way, I don't lose any fluid or anything like that. Let's see how smooth that can go. You do need is a wrench right here. Loosen up, and then I can come back with the 8mm maybe. Just want them loosen up. Same thing on the other side. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. That wasn't as tight as the other one. Okay, it's almost all the way out. Almost all the way out. I'll try to do this as fast as possible. That way I don't have to bleed them. Here you go. This should be as easy as swapping. Now my right is the rear and my left is the front. You just tighten everything back up. If you had to shorten them, then you will have to actually get a ferro and olive and all that good stuff. I have a set. I have no idea where I put them at, but I didn't need to do them for this one anyway, so. Well, that's it for the brakes. I have the rotors. I have the hydraulic M4 brakes from AliExpress, $58 with shipping and everything. It took like 2 weeks to get here. I have had them for like 4 months already because I was gonna use them on the other projects that I sold. So I'm happy that I have them. Gonna be testing them out. They seem like a really nice quality. I can actually see how they look just like the Tektros that I have on my T8. Let me see if I can show them to you. So these are the M4s. These are the Shimano's 4-piston on my Mount Bromo on my e-bike. They look a little bit different, but look at these Tektros right here. It looks just like the Tektros, almost identical to the Tektros. So I wonder if they're just a knockoff of the Tektros. And by the way, I love those Tektros. They have really good stopping power and they literally just like them. They look exactly the same. So if they perform as good as the Tektros, this is a great buy. I will have to take them to the trail. Once I'm done with the build, I'm gonna go out and test, review everything, because again, I'm building from scratch. But so far, if you have liked this set of videos, make sure you subscribe and turn the notifications bell on so you don't miss the upcoming videos for this build. Other than that, if you want to support the channel, there's also a link down in the description. If you haven't seen my other channel, Mr. Gomez, make sure you check that one out. My kid channel, Velociraptor Plays and Wolf Plays. Check them out, give them a like, subscribe. They're all happy whenever they get new subscribers or new likes like that. Other than that, that is it for this one. And I'll see you on the trails. Goodbye.